everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a bit of a different video. I have came up with a new series idea. This isn't a groundbreaking revelation of an idea. I'm basically going to remake Windenburg to start with. I mean, it would be nice to remake all of the worlds, but we will start small and aim high. So, I came up with this facelift name. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're just giving the world a facelift. I've bulldozed all of the lots, so it's not going to be like renovating any pre-existing lots or anything. I'm basically just going to build up the whole of Windenburg with a mixture of homes, community lots, and is there any other type of building? Possibly. But that's all I can think of on the top of my head. But today we are on the Corinne Cottage lot, which is at the top of Windenburg. I'm kind of going to go from the top and then zigzag my way across. So instead of doing like a section each, I think it would be nice to vary it up each video. So I am building a cottage. This has... I never know how many bedrooms that I do in my house. I think it has 3 bedrooms, could be 2. We'll see later on in the video. This always happens. I always start my voiceovers unprepared. I never do my voiceovers on the same day that I build or edit. So what I tend to do is I build and then I have my footage and then I put that into my editing software. I cut it and then, depending on whether I have enough time or whether I feel like it, I would do the video tour at the same time and then just put that in the editing software and then cut that all down, add fades and stuff like that to it. And then I would come back on another day and do the voiceover. I feel like you have to be in a specific mindset to do a voiceover, at least for me. You have to be in a talkative mood. So when I come to sit down to the voiceover, I never really know what this build is. But we're starting out pink. It doesn't stay pink. I was working on a reference picture and that was pink, but it didn't work here. So it changes to a kind of oatmeal brownie colour, which I think works really nice. My vision for Windenburg in this facelift series is to make it all of a similar style. And that style was storybook, or is storybook. I was searching on Google. Actually, I looked on Pinterest and I found a house and I was like, oh, this style would fit perfectly into Windenburg, but I couldn't work out what style it was. So I did a quick Google search and it came back as being a storybook style. So I'm going to mix the storybook style with modern farmhouse because that's my style anyway. I would say modern farmhouse, realistic modern farmhouse would be my main style, I guess. So that's what we're going to go for Windenburg. So I guess this is kind of a mini farm. I have like a barn that is a garage on that right, and then I put a lake or a stream going down the middle because I feel like in a countryside area you'd have a stream going through your house, I guess. Usually it's like at the back, on the back garden, but I thought it filled the space going through the middle and it also looks really pretty. I surround it with plants like I always do. The landscaping is very natural, so it's not really manicured. It's very left to its own devices, if that makes sense. It's very scattered, so I just do random bush placements. Oh, English, love it. So I'm getting flashbacks from The Greatest Showman because I was watching The Greatest Showman while I was building this. So all I can think of is The Greatest Showman. That's a good movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend it. Although if you don't like musicals, then maybe give it a miss. But I love musicals, so it was a good film to watch. I fence it all around because I feel like that frames the build, especially when there's nothing like next to it, because this lot is very on its own and it looks a bit weird when the landscaping just stops. So if you use a fence, then it frames it a lot better. I really wish we could change the surroundings of our lots, or that we could move them around freely. I know that's probably not going to happen in The Sims 4 and maybe not even The Sims 5, but yes, it would make it blend in a lot more. I really like what I've done here. I put the ivy all around the house and then on the little porch on the side. I think that looks really super cute and goes with the whole storybook style. And then I just go around adding terrain paint and a path, and then soon we will be changing the wallpaper because I didn't like the pink. I thought it was too Barbie. Maybe it was a shade of pink, but I mean, we don't really have a lot of choice in The Sims. As for packs and CC in this facelift series save file thingy, right now I am planning on CC free and then no restricted packs, although I think it probably would make sense to use a lot of Get Together because Windenburg is from Get Together. Windenburg is it's my favourite world. That's why I chose to do that first. I don't know, I just get the most inspiration from Windenburg. I think it's beautiful and it's the most English of the worlds in Sims 4, which is probably why I like it, because I like to build realistic family homes. So we're working on the backyard garden. Right now I kept it very simple. It's not set in winter, I think this is summer, so I think the winter builds may have gone away for now. I mean, they probably have for the rest of the year. I said that I'd find it really hard to build without snow, and that's true apart from the fact that everything looks prettier in the snow. I feel like when you add the snow, it just hides everything. It hides all the bad things, and you don't have to worry about terrain paint either when there's snow. But anyway, I clutter it up with lots of plants because, I mean, if you're living on a farm, you're probably into the outdoors. This is the kitchen. I have used Parenthood, Jungle Adventure, and Seasons. There's a little bit of Seasons in here. The windows are Seasons, so I may try and include more expansion packs because I figure people probably have expansion packs more than anything else. I will always clutter my kitchen with cool kitchen stuff because I love the chopping boards and the salt and pepper shakers and all of the clutter that comes in with that. But if you want to recommend me do any limited packs while I'm doing this series CC free, then go ahead. Let me know what packs you have and what packs you don't have and why you don't have them. I recently got my first pet. It was gifted to me. I held out pretty good, but as it was a gift, you can't really decline a gift because it's rude, isn't it? But I haven't yet used it. I may have used the blinds in this build, but I can't really remember. But this kitchen is very farmhouse. It's very light, bright and airy, and I think that's the style I'm going to go for in this save file. So if you're into light, bright and airy and modern, then this is the one for you. But I do plan, I'm saying this now, I do plan on remaking all of the worlds. How long that will take, I don't know. It might take a few years, but we'll see how long this one takes and then we can go from there. I'm planning on maybe doing a facelift video once a month. I think that would be quite good. If I can manage to upload more than one video a week, it might be twice a month, but I think I'm going to stick with my Monday uploads, so I'm going to alternate between my CC Showcase series, this new facelift series, and then normal speed builds or room builds or whatever I fancy doing. Oh, here's my first pet blinds. I'm very disappointed with the colour swatches. I want a white. Why cannot we have a white? It's so sad. I strongly feel there should be a white swatch and a black swatch as base for everything. I mean, maybe not everything because maybe it wouldn't make sense, but I mean, at least a white swatch. A nice white swatch. Is that too much to ask? All my friends have been on the recolouring bandwagon, and they are pressuring me to join them, and the only reason I'd probably want to recolour stuff is just to have my white swatch. I often pick up things that I want to use, and then I go through the swatches and there is not the colour that I want. So I think if I ever did any recolours, it would probably be for those items that I pick up the most and I'm like, I need this but in this colour. So that's probably what I do, because I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to creation. If something doesn't go right the first time, I kind of give up. I have dabbled in it a little bit before, but it is kind of a daunting process when you don't know anything about it. I think once you get used to it, it's probably like riding a bike. So, I mean, 2019 could be the year of the recolour, who knows? But I feel like as we're getting more content from The Sims, there's always the colours that are missing and the colours that you want, and with Get Famous they did a really, really good job with matching things, especially the mid-century section of it. I can't say for the, what do they call it, gilded? The posh items in Get Famous, because I have not used a single item. I have only used the mid-century and the windows. I mean, maybe they could do all the recolour so that I use them. But yes, I am using the new, I mean, it's kind of not new anymore. We've had it for, what, a month? 2 months? This fireplace that came with the free update before Get Famous came out. Was it? No, it was the Christmas patch. Yeah, it was the free Christmas holiday items. And I've covered that with candles. I feel like everyone's going to be doing that because, I mean, what else would you do with it? And then this is a large living room that goes from the whole width of the house. Again, it's very my style. I am addicted to using that Seasons rug, the avocado shaped rug. I love it. I need to stop using it. Maybe I could recolor that. So that I could use it more in different patterns, but honestly it's a bit beyond. I don't really want to talk about CC in a CC free video, but talking about recolors, which I don't really class as CC because, I mean, they're just different colours of already existing objects. I feel like there are so many CC creators out there that I love and that I adore, and I adore their content, and I feel like I could not add anything to that already existing community kind of thing. I would want to do something different and something that I would personally love, and I don't feel like I could manage that or achieve that. Maybe that's just me being insecure, and I mean, I haven't really tried fully. So you can't really say until you try, but maybe in the future. I cannot say. I just cannot say. This is a small laundry room that goes between the kitchen and the living room. I didn't really know what to do with this space, so I made it a massive laundry room. It could have been an office, to be honest. Moving upstairs, this is one of my favourite bedrooms. The dark woods and the blues and that peach colour is to die for. It's a very simple room. There's a bed. I think there's a chest of drawers and a wardrobe. I just love this so much. The Get Famous rug is gorgeous. This whole room is just stunning. I would definitely sleep in it. And then I think there is one other double bedroom, and then maybe a single bedroom and a main bathroom. I don't think I keep the bathroom in, or have we gone past it already? Oh, I don't know. Just don't ask me. Don't ask me where we are in the video because I don't pay attention. We also need curtains in this game, I feel like. We need more curtains. I love the ones that I've used, but I use them all the time. And, I mean, as much as I love the way I decorate, I think you can't decorate in the same style and use the same objects in every build. This is the second double bedroom, which is very similar to all the other bedrooms I create, but saying that, it's CC free, and I mean, there's a limited number of items I actually like that are Maxis EA created, so you can't really blame me for using the same things because they're the best. I think it's easier to vary it up, obviously, when you have CC, because you have more choice and you have more colour options, and this is just turning into a video where I promote CC, and that was not the intention. But my life revolves around CC, that's all I can say. But no, don't get me wrong, CC free is nice sometimes to just reset and appreciate what the game has to offer, as little as that is. Oh god. Here's the bathroom. Let's move on to the bathroom. It's a bathroom. Jungle Adventure tiles, as always. Get Famous floor, love it. It's very sophisticated, very classy, an odd shape, but it does the job, I guess. Oh, I remember, yes, this is a single bedroom. I would say this was for a teen. I think I prefer doing teen rooms over kids rooms. A kids room wouldn't really make sense in this build anyway, because there was no family room, or there was no kind of activities for kids anywhere else in the house. So I decided to make it a teen room. I mean, it could be a young adult's room, but I include all the necessary things: a mirror, a wardrobe, a poof, all those things that you'd need in a bedroom. And I can see that we are coming to the end of the video. Another full-length voiceover completed. Thank you very much. This time last year I was not doing any voiceovers at all, and it kind of, the idea of doing a voiceover scared me. I didn't have a clue what to say, and it just put me off a lot. But here I am, talking away. You can't shut me up now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like the idea of this new series. I'm pretty confident I can stick with it. But if you don't know already, I stream on Twitch 3 times a week. That is my main platform. YouTube is a second love of mine. But if you're ever over on Twitch, I stream on a Tuesday, Friday and a Sunday. You can find all my links and the information in the description bar below. This build is also available on the gallery using my ID chloeessims, and I will see you next Monday. Bye guys!